There are people who are empowering the devil. They are giving the devil tools, weapons to fight them. A young man, I used to talk to him when he was younger. We'll sit down. This guy will bring a glass, not a teacup, glass, little glass. He will put Bombita, he will load it. He will put milk, he will load it. And he will put 12 cubes of sugar. 12. You can't, when you put water, it's so tight that you can't even stir. And his father, biological father, was diabetic. I said to him, by gene, you're already prone to being diabetic. By this, your action, you are not only prone, you are promoting, you are facilitating. This guy was less than 30. Insulin everywhere. Then that was when I was preaching grace, that grace message. I used to preach that thing before. Because we believe that once you are saved, forget it. It was a message for rascality. We are rascals, so when people are praying, we just look at them and say rubbish. There's a way it puffs you up. That message puffs you up. It makes you arrogant. That was why Paul was afflicted. He said, lest I become exalted by the abundance of revelation. It makes you feel you are superior to another believer. That whatever that person is saying is rubbish. So those who are doing it now, don't fight them. Pity them, because I've been there. I know what it is. When people are talking, you feel that they are babies. They don't know what they are saying. They forget that Paul was a believer like you. You didn't give your life to Paul, you gave your life to Christ. So, this guy said, oh, God has paid the price. He died, he's dead, he's gone. He died at 33. Gone, wasted. He said, because, am I communicating here? He gave the devil tools to ruin him. Tools to ruin him. There are people, number one, if you see the life of Aaron, you will see reasons why I couldn't finish well. Aaron abused privilege. Anytime there are people, even if God opens a door for them, with their character, they will close the door. God said, I've set before you an open door. And they say, Lord, by my character, I close the door. A man of God can lay hands on them, lose him and let him go. When they go by their character, they say, tie me and let me stay. By their character. Abuse privileged. Exodus 4 verse 14. Exodus 4 verse... Am I blessing anybody here? Listen. Aaron was called in God's anger. In God's what? Anger. Exodus 4:14. And the anger of God was kindled against Moses. He said, is Aaron the Levite? Is not Aaron the Levite, thy brother? He said, yeah. He said, I know that he can speak well. Also, behold, he cometh to meet thee. When he seeth thee, he will be glad. Moses was complaining to God that he was a stammerer. Moses was not a stammerer, as it were. When Moses saw the assignment before him, Moses had killed somebody in Egypt. You remember the story? He killed an Egyptian. He ran. He was declared wanted. In a place he was declared wanted. God didn't say sneak in at night. God said go to the palace and go and meet who is looking for you. In other words, you stole. This time, go to the force headquarters and see the IG. Moses said, I didn't tell you before. Because if you read Acts chapter 7, the Bible says Moses was a man mighty in words. So you can't be mighty in words and be a stammerer. Oh, you are not following what I'm talking about. All of a sudden, the man that was eloquent said, Baba, and God said, why will God be angry? God said, no problem. even if Moses was a stammerer, can't God heal a stammerer? So let's agree that Moses was a stammerer. It means that Aaron's ministry was because of Moses' impediment. But arrogance entered in Numbers chapter 12 verse 1. Numbers chapter 12 from verse 1. Numbers 12. Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. For he had married, I like the Bible. The Bible was specific. Now, it was not a rumor. Spoke against him for the Ethiopian woman he had married. For you to know it was not a rumor, he had married. So it was real. Verse 2. Verse 2. And they said, had the Lord indeed only spoken by Moses, has he not also spoken by us? And the Lord had it. Now, I want to ask you a question. In this, their complaint in verse 2. In this, their complaint, but as the man of God, did God not also talk through us? But they couldn't say it. They needed him to just take one step. That was why when God came, God also kept quiet over that matter. And when God came, stop thinking we are all the same. Don't deceive yourself. In redemption, we are the same. By covenant, there are rankings. This is your mentality of you are a man of God, I'm a man of God. You are a man of God, I'm a man of God. I told you my pastor who I prayed for was in this ministry. He went to somebody who was one of those supporting us then in Benin and lied. The man told him to wait. I told the man, who told you this? Can the person repeat it before me? He said, no problem. When are you coming? I said, I'm going to the airport. He said, pass through my place. I passed. Blessed man. He told me, he said, this is what this person said you did. I said, me. Where? As I was talking, the guy walked out and sat down. I said, you are here? He said, yes, sir. And the man said, repeat it. And he repeated the lie to my face. I said, me? He said, yes. I'm not afraid of anybody. Yes. I said, when did this happen? It happened. When? It happened. I said, do you know I'm your father? He said, you don't you have a father? I said, do you know I ordained you? He said, you did somebody ordain you? I said, you are talking to a man of God. He said, am I not a man of God? I said, no problem. I'm traveling again on Sunday. I said, we will meet here again in 7 days, but only one of us will be alive. I said, okay, I'm passing here again. He was going to Abuja on Thursday. He had an accident. He alone died. For the he alone. Was I happy? No. But please, learn to know that there are rankings. I'm not saying this now to... In 2 Timothy 1 verse 20. 2 Timothy 1 verse 20. 2 Timothy 1. Oh, wow. I said 20, bring 2. Never understand. Just making this thing. Go with my flow and stop. Okay. Hallelujah. All right. Okay. I was wrong. 1 Timothy 1:20. Loud and clear. Of whom? Amaneus and Alexander, whom I have delivered to Satan, that they may learn not to blaspheme. A believer handed another believer to Satan. And you say we are all the same rank? A man of God handed another man of God. Say, Satan, come. Deal with this guy for something. There are people by their walk with God, by the covenant they have with God, by the prize. By the scars and the bruises. All you are doing now is your God is not unrighteous to forget your labor of love, in that you have ministered to the saints and do minister. There are people that have sacrificed things for this gospel, and heaven puts a seal as a covenant on their life. A pastor came today and I prayed with him. He's here. I told him, I said, I'll use you to encourage people. He was believing God so much for favor. He needed to pay for a land for his church. How much was the land? 3 million. He said he has been fasting since January. I started laughing. For 3 million. While he was here, he got an alert. Somebody brought the money and he paid. So he came to see me, so I was laughing. I said, now wow. You are fasting since January for 3 million. That's his level. We bought a generator. The wire is 27 million. The wire to connect the wire. It's not the whole generator of the compound. To power some air conditioning in this hall. Some. The wire is 27 million. Just wire. It's not powering everything. Just power some. The wire. And somebody's fasting from January. They will now be praying together. You say we are equal. You must understand rankings. Because the Bible said this group and people that God is raising up, Joel chapter 2 from verse 1 to 5, they will not break ranks. They will not break ranks. Stop breaking ranks and abusing people, elders and fathers. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Is it a frame? Go on, go on, go on. Go on. They shall run. Can we read this loud and clear? Want to go? They shall not break ranks. Remove not the ancient landmark that your fathers have set. When God gives you privilege to be around certain people in your office, God gives you certain contact, protect it. Stop flashing great men. Flash them. Stop being a nuisance around helpers. They see that all the time. Don't let them put you in that zone. God gave you God gave you people in your life in that office. It's not every day you are calling them. No. When they see your message, let them be shocked. Begin to know how to cherish open doors. Cherish privilege. Am I communicating here? Somebody has called more than 20 times. When I finally pick, I said, what is it? See, I just want to check if you will pick. I said, no wahala. You will need to check next time because you are blocked. You don't muzzle the horse that what? Treads the corn. I want to beg you. I want to plead with you. There are certain people that have left you. I have taught us and taught you how to handle men who God has put in your life. When God has blessed you with a man, it might be your uncle, your auntie, and God has blessed him. It's always a blessing to you. Never see them empty-handed. I've taught you that. Never appeared in their office, even if it's a pen, even if it's a loaf of bread. Be an addition to their life. Never. When they see you, let them know that something must come from you. Even if they are giving you millions, that your loaf of bread is something that will register to them. Don't come to them just as you are. They are not Christ. They are not Christ. They are not Christ. They are not Christ. Don't just come just as you are. Go there and add some value. That's how to keep men that matter. Add some value. Credit their phone with airtime. Send data. Say, I just sent you data. God bless you. Don't ask for anything. Because the day you ask, you are going to ask for something is coming. Start preparing for that day. Yeah. They are the ones that will even ask you, say, have I done something? You say, no, sir, don't worry. I'm just doing this. No, but from the day you had their contact, it's like you had rope to strangle them. The day you got their number, problem. And there are some people God has put in your life. They love you by reason of the favor of God. The day you start thinking you deserve it, they'll let you know that there are 7,000 people that can do better than what you are doing. To finish well, please value privileges. Mind your business. You are in that office. You are there to work, not to listen to the phone call of your boss. Mind your... You didn't hear. And you didn't hear. 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 15. If any man suffer, let him not suffer as a murderer. 1 Peter 4 verse 15. Want to go? I like the way that brother said it. Or as what? No, that's not the way you said it before. There's a way you said it before. He said, don't suffer as a busybody. Not busybody, busybody. Am I communicating here? Don't be a busybody in other men's affairs. CNN, carrying people's news and nobody's paying you. Working from home and working for free. Nobody's paying. You know the latest. You know your boss. You know the wife. You know the story of your colleague in the office. What that one has said. And they fire you. You are now clear. Once they fire you, that's why you now become humble. You come to the altar. Father Lord, you know the truth. Because I know your mouth is the problem. Busybody, thank you. There are people, when they are coming, have you noticed you are coming, people are talking, when they see you, they keep quiet. They know you. Once information enters your ear like this, pshum. It's just like that, pshum. Your leg is shaking. You're on your way, you want to go and talk. They have to hold you. Say, I told you about 3 friends who wanted deliverance. They wanted to pray for themselves. I told you the story. They locked themselves. They said before they pray for themselves, let them confess their problem. So one said to them, we are friends. All your things that have been stolen, I stole them. Eh? He said, are we not confessing? Your handset, I stole it. Your pouch, I stole it. Eh? He said, but we are confessing. The other one said, okay, my problem is that I lie. Everything I've told you about myself is a lie. I'm not from the place I told you I come from. Hey! I didn't go to the school. He said, are we not confessing? The third one said, my problem is that anything I hear, I must talk. Even this one that I've heard now, I'm going to talk. They held his hand. They said, your deliverance is first. Am I communicating here? The second reason why people don't finish well, and I'm going to pray, I actually thought I could run through the whole God gave